Look at these niggas ridiculous. Jesus. You play one song, be a hit. Talk, was you videoing that?
A little bit of it. I got the in there.
Sure. Come on, man.
Boing, Troy don't need nobody. All we need is
just this cup.
come on, Troy.
As a total musician, which was the ultimate musician, but
Yeah, because he could play
the
all this shit.
ultimate entertainer from concept, from concept to development to reality. Michael Jackson thought about it, and when he thought about it, he heard every single note where everything's supposed to be. Not only that, he danced to the shit that he thought of. And danced to it like no other. Who ever seen this? And he studied. You dig?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was a star at 5 years old.
Yeah.
Hit ABC.
Yeah.
Was a star, and not only a star, this boy was singing at 5 like he was 21.
Yeah.
I'm talking about vocal quality. I'm not talking about kiddish singing. He was singing like a trained singer. His diction, his breathing. He was a singer. I know what I'm talking about. That's a craft. He had it at 5. He never had a chance to be a kid. He was a star. As soon as he came out the gate, he was a star. It was him. It was the Jackson 5. Oh, okay. Who was the workhorse?
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
At 5.
Yeah. He was getting it in.
And I don't, I've heard things about Joe Jackson. You read things about Joe Jackson, but I'm quite sure he couldn't have had that quality of sound with these children unless he was a workhorse. Joe had to be a workhorse.
Yeah,
It was
like
his
the manager,
children.
Bringing 5 people up. in
Not
that
just
era,
5 people,
and-
they
and-
was his children. He
Yeah.
had a responsibility.
Man,
So
that's
if he
amazing.
did have mob connections, it was his responsibility to use his mob connection to promote the product that was worth promoting,
Yeah,
that
to
was
get it out there.
his.
Yeah.
That was his. He nurtured it. Very good. It was a pimp.
Yeah, so
You know,
can
the
see
music
how
industry, man,
They both brothers. You can
it's
see how
a
they
different. A hit record ain't about you getting the best song. It's a hit record is about the record company like this record, and they're gonna make it a hit.
They gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can guarantee that you can put 1 million records in maybe 70,000 stores throughout the country, you can guarantee that. And you got to have a hit. It ain't all about talent, but when you Michael Jackson and you come up simply because of the raw talent. As a musician, and I know what it takes to do that. Come on, man. Michael Jackson had the craft. Prince had the craft. There's certain artists that it's about the craft. When you can take a song that don't nobody know and make them like it, that's when you're singing.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Anybody can sing. Luther Vandross, if you got a decent voice and you go in there and you do Luther's song, okay, you do a good job of the song, that don't mean you's a singer, that means you sung a good song. You did a good job at that song. Singing a song is having a vocal extremities and the feeling in your heart to make somebody feel what you're doing and they ain't never heard it at all. and you touch them.
Yeah.
Your daddy can do that. I sure can.
Yeah.
But that's a gift. I used to think I could sing, and then I learned that I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So I had to stop taking credit for God things. That's what you got to learn too. Some things that you do, it's just what you do. But you can't take credit for it. Prince, Michael, they were godly.
Yeah.
You know, and they represented a whole lot more than just music.
Yeah.
They catered to the level of the same things that people recognize the Beatles for being geniuses for, or the Rolling Stones, who will acknowledge that the brothers, the Rolling Stones, are quick to give the props to, what's my boy,
Muddy Water, John Lee.
Muddy Waters, Rick
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's where it came from, man.
Mm.
They've always gotten paid on what we did. Now, I can get to one of my favorite bands is Steely Dan. I don't care what now niggas say. Earth, Wind and Fire, you name whoever you want to. Any black band you want to. Kiss My Ass. Steely Dan. It's storytellers. Donald Fagen was a storyteller. And not only that, he put together music, sounds that affected you. Choruses, the artistry that he did musically with the story that he told. That's some shit, goddamn. I'm telling you. That's some shit.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind and Fire was a great band. A great band, a great bunch of musicians, man. The cats could play. Just like James Brown.
Yeah.
Hello?
When it come down to a band
Hello?
and a groove,
Yeah.
James Brown. Ain't nothing better. And everybody that had a funky band got it from Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Parliament,
Oh, yeah.
what's that? Tower of Power.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the
Yeah, I
stuff
just,
that
was
Earth, Wind and Fire did, the funky stuff.
I was just hitting you back 'cause
Brown.
I had just missed the call.
Brown was a beast, man. James Brown, and always had the knowledge. Was smart enough to go and get great musicians
Yeah.
What?
to put in his band. The sound.
Oh, yeah, I was assuming so.
When you heard James Brown, you knew it
Yeah, I
was
would
James
assume
Brown.
so.
That's what the sound is all about. Creating a sound, man. When you create a sound. Anybody had to tell you who Earth, Wind and Fire was when you heard them on the radio?
Yeah.
Anybody had to tell you that? Anybody had to tell you who Bobby Womack was? You heard it,
I see.
you knew it was Bobby. You did? Ain't nobody had to tell you who Prince was.
Yeah.
Anybody had
You
to
talking
say,
to me?
I wonder who that is with Michael Jackson
I
and
hope.
Mr. Child. You knew it was Mike.
Yeah.
All right.
You did? That's that sound. Sly and the Family Stone. A lot of cats, man. A sound. I've had people ask me, The Temptations. Who was the best lead singer for The Temptations? David Ruffin, Dennis Edwards, and Ollie Wilson.
Yeah.
We get the vote.
Now,
What's your vote, Doug?
first of all, David Ruffin cannot be in the running because David Ruffin is an institution.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to do David Ruffin.
Yeah.
So how in the fuck could he be included in the choices? He's the nigga that started all this shit.
Yeah.
When you come down to the lead singers.
Yeah.
And Dennis Edwards sound
Every
like somebody else.
group, follow what I'm saying now. So David can't be in this.
Yeah.
He is the creator of what everybody else is trying to do.
Right.
Now, Dennis Edwards is a lead singer that fit the temptation, a bad boy.
Okay, yeah.
But the baddest vocalist that ever donned a fucking microphone in R&B music is Ole Wilson Jr. That motherfucker that sung Treat Her Like a Lady.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm here to tell you, in R&B,
Yeah.
ain't a motherfucker bone, and may not be a motherfucker bone for a while,
Yeah.
to sing like that man.
Yeah.
So, the Temptations themselves are an institution, and if you get caught up into who the best lead singer, that's some white folk shit. Comparing.
Yeah.
You can't compare what is different and good.
Yeah.
It's just good over here, and it's good over here.
Yeah.
What you like? I don't have a problem with a motherfucker, especially with me and Juicy do something.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't like it. That's your preference. Because we like what we like. What I got a problem with, if a bitch say it ain't good,
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. And if you recognize good, you'll know that. Give me that, because I'm gonna make it good. Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
is one thing. I had a lady ask me one time, the singer that she said, she wanted me to do a Luther Vandross song. And she said, can you sound like Luther?
Damn.
I said, Luther dead.
Shit.
You know the song. Why should a nigga hire me to sound like Luther if Luther alive? Hire Luther.
Yeah.
So, certain things you leave alone. The best thing you do is take a song as a musician and sing it. Don't try to sing it like the artist. You sing it. Learn it and sing it. But the thing about singing, man, to separate the good from the great is passion. If you feel, if you know something about what you're singing about, you can translate that feeling into memories for other people. They can relate, they can feel. It'll take them back to a place where they remember, not simply because of the song, but it's a feeling that you would extend from what you're singing that makes somebody remember, I remember this. I remember where I was when I felt like this. It ain't the song. It's always the feeling, man. The great people.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to be a singer the first time I saw Sam Cooke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My mama couldn't get, the Moss Theater, Dola Mae couldn't get a babysitter, but she wasn't going to miss Sam Cooke. So she took me.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old. And Sam Cooke come walking down the aisle singing this song called Mariah. And it stuck with me. And the hairs on my arm stood up. I was 5 years old. I'll never forget it. Touch me. That sound. That passion. It wasn't the song. It was the nigga singing the song.
Yeah.
He did something to me, man.
Yeah.
It did something to me. And when somebody come to sing, it do something to you. You become the same. Yeah. An artist is an artist. You know, you can be an artist in anything. But to be an artist, heart got to be right. I'm a firm believer of that. If your heart ain't right, you don't do nothing good.